President Museveni today campaigned at Kawempe in Nansana municipality, drawing supporters and NRM party loyalists as he continued his nationwide campaign engagements. Addressing NRM supporters during a downpour in Kawempe, President Museveni highlighted his government's achievements, particularly in agriculture, infrastructure development, education and security. He emphasized wealth creation through commercial farming, urging wananchi to embrace modern agriculture practices and government programs such as the parish development model.
If you don't deal with the issue of wealth, the homes will remain in poverty. Those who have listened to us
kati abantu abawuliriza omulango okuva mu 1996 mu pale agutandika.
Some of them have done very well.
Abamu abawuliriza basobodde okukyusa ku bulamu bwabwe.
Museveni used the Kawempe rally to reaffirm his commitment to youth employment, industrialization and value addition, noting that government investments in science, technology and innovation are aimed at creating sustainable jobs.
You can do what we call urban agriculture.
Kati tusobola okukola obulimi obw'ekibuga, obulimi obufaanagana obw'ekibuga.
Like the chicken, you can hear in these areas near Nansana, Munda, Matuga, you can do the poultry like you saw there. Even the trigger to some extent. Growing mushrooms, and in some areas you can do fish farming. In the areas of Sanga, the areas of Chiroro, areas of Masuriti, you can do fish farming.
The president also called for unity and peace during the election period, saying stability remains critical for Uganda's social and economic transformation. The president's campaign team says he will continue touring different parts of the country to engage voters and present his vision for the next term. The Uganda Electoral Commission today received a consignment of ballot papers shipped from Dubai, marking a key milestone in preparations for the upcoming elections. The ballot papers were received at Entebbe International Airport under tight security and in the presence of Electoral Commission officials, security agencies and representatives of political stakeholders. According to the Commission, the ballot papers were printed abroad to meet strict security and quality standards, aimed at ensuring a credible and transparent electoral process.
Popular over ballot papers is akalulu kaba president wa Uganda. Tufunyeko obuboxi wa pallets 193 tugenda obutereka bulungi bugenda bukukumibwa sawa biri munya bateri muntu yanasobola obuyingirira oba obukolako ekintu kyonna.
Speaking after receiving the consignment, Electoral Commission officials said the ballots will now be transported to the Commission's warehouses for verification, sorting and packaging before distribution to districts across the country. They added that the Commission remains on schedule and assured Ugandans of a free, fair and peaceful election.
Bonna tusuubira mu weekend munaku zino sana. Ebintu bya violence over emivuyo mu kulonda tugivumirira ate tegiikirizibwa amateeka. Tusaba bannayuganda bonna nti kusooka twagale eggwanga lyaffe tubeere bakakkamu kubanga amateeka gatugamba nti tulina okuwulira emisango n'olunaku lw'okulonda lwennyini tusobola okuwulira emisango olubanga wegiri. Neffe nga kakiiko tulina enteekateeka nti wabaawo enkyukakyuka yonna abalunzi balina okutegeezebwa n'abo beesimbyewo.
Security agencies escorted the consignment from the airport to guarantee its safety as the Electoral Commission called on political players and the public to maintain calm as preparations continue. The Electoral Commission says additional election materials are expected to arrive in the coming days as the country gears up for the polls. Well-wishers and Christians gathered at the Uganda Martyrs Anglican site in Namugongo yesterday to commemorate the 8th anniversary of the death of the 6th Church of Uganda Archbishop Dr. Livingstone Nkoyoyo, who passed away on January 5, 2018. Activity started when a solemn Eucharistic memorial service presided over by reigning Archbishop Dr. Stephen Samuel Kazimba Mugalu. Rejoicing through Jesus the Son. Retired Justice Canon James Ogola, the keynote speaker, praised Archbishop Nkoyoyo for perceiving big visions and putting them into action. He commended the deceased prelate for championing the construction of the new All Saints Cathedral, Church House and Uganda Christian University, among other big ecclesial projects.
He was a man of vision and a man of action. has arrived and catch his vision and has turned that vision into action. Let's emulate his action. Let's build, let's construct, let's make fitting designs, projects of development and growth for our youth, our widows, the elderly, and for our church projects.
Former Uganda Premier John Patrick Amamambabazi, the chief guest, hailed Archbishop Nkoyoyo for his selfless leadership and contribution to faith tourism. Mbabazi later lauded Nkoyoyo for his vision of developing Uganda Martyrs Anglican site, Namugongo, before urging Christians and all Ugandans to guard it and participate in its development.
Faith tourism is a growing market. I visited Israel maybe about 25 years ago, and one of the officials there told me that the national budget is funded by up to 33% of receipts or revenue from tourism.
The function was also attended by other Anglican prelates, as well as the titular head of the Muslim community, Prince Kasim Nachibinge. The 2026 elections are heating up. Get front row access to every twist, turn and triumph at newvision.co.ug/elections portal.